Guys, welcome back. We're back. You are spending way too much time.
Thank you. Next time.
So I can tell you right now, way too much time. He is starting to corrupt you, and I'm not.
And all I can say is things were happening before the cameras went on, and he is corrupted.
Save me from myself.
Where's the holy water? There'll be steam coming off of these two over here. So guys, again.
Speaking of holy water.
Yeah.
Match Chat Podcast.
Match Chat Podcast.
It's that time of year.
Intros, the whole nine. But,
Paul, Frank,
Chris,
Shay.
all of us. Peter.
Baby Blues.
We're here.
And Pete. And Petey.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
That sounds like my house when the guests arrive for fucking
thanks
Easter.
for coming.
Thanks for coming. Have a nice day.
If I've got that going, I've started a trend. Have you noticed that? Like here, that's what I said to everyone. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. It's to the point now where if I'm walking through, to catch a workout or just, seeing patients, I've got random people come up to me and going, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here. So everyone gets. It's cool, but it's pretty fun.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate your
the
vote.
support.
Yeah,
Exactly.
appreciate your vote.
So it has gone viral here. Where we here at the World Gym. But that aside, something that goes on a lot. I don't know about you guys, but there's a certain time of day, and for me, it's usually late, where when I get in, I just want to have something to eat, and then I want to go be left alone. I don't know about you, and it's not that I don't want to see the family. It's not that I don't want to talk to my kids. It's not. I want to go downstairs, put on the TV, watch Murder, Death, Kill,
MDK.
comedies, MDK, sports. I will literally channel surf. I'll go from watching, last night I was watching A Football Life about Earl Campbell, which I really enjoyed. And then I went over to Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. And then I went back to Blade. Okay,
Wow,
so and I'm going back and forth.
That's a menage a trois right there.
And I'm just by myself. I'm by myself. Okay, everyone else is upstairs, and I am just
You're in heaven.
enjoying that moment. And I found that I need that once a day.
How long do you need it for?
Do you get a hard time about that?
No, I'll get my chops broken a little bit, and I'll come upstairs and be, hey, nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
How long do you need it?
I find that I need it more lately. The
Over
time.
an hour?
If you let me be there, I'll be there until I feel like I need to go to sleep. The whole house will be shut down, and I will come
You're still
upstairs. Lights are off.
I love that.
I'll turn the alarm on, and then I go to sleep. So the only time that I'm literally coming back upstairs is to get snacks because I'm heavy set and I need to eat. Okay.
Now,
so
what kind of
I'm trying to
snacks?
get
What
big.
kind of snacks? What kind of snacks? Because your snacks are different than my snacks.
My snacks are definitely wholesome.
His snacks are not even fun snacks. He's eating a hard-boiled egg. as a
Nature's
snack.
Skittles.
That's not a snack. He's eating oranges and banana. That's not a snack. Potato chips with dip is
There's
a snack.
more fresh produce at this man's table than there is at your grocery store. I promise.
He's right. So
I'm like, oh, what'd you have for a snack? Oh, I ate some raisins. Fucking raisins? Who still buys raisins?
the chocolate covered raisins are nice.
Okay, that's different. That is different.
And I will partake in a ton load of chocolate covered raisins.
I like those as well.
I'm not gonna lie. They sell them at Costco in those big things, even the chocolate covered almonds.
Oh,
they're lovely.
Yeah,
They're absolutely lovely. So
rate
I
them.
go up and down for my choice of snack is my choice of snack.
All right.
Okay, just like yours is. I enjoy a potato chip with some dip, but I'm not gonna. It's not the first thing I grab. I'm gonna bring a yogurt down.
Your wife makes a good dip too.
But that's only when there's parties and shit. But other than that, we don't have it. We don't have it at the house. We don't.
And he don't even eat it. I'm like, you guys
So you're
know.
eating his wife's dip, and he doesn't even eat his wife's dip?
I do.
Well, he'll have some, but I'll finish the whole damn. When it comes to, I'm like 6 parts dip to 1 part chip. I really like to get the dip out of
double
it.
dip the chip?
I'll double dip the chip. It's my freaking house, and we all have the same germs. I'll double, triple, quadruple dip, and then I go like this.
Spoon in your fingers.
So, Paul, in your
Yes.
little, escape,
Right.
if someone shows up like Shay, does that wreck it or make it
Nope.
better?
No.
And I'll tell you why it makes it better. See, this is the thing.
Did you ask me the question, or did
Do
you
tell
ask
us, Paul.
Your name's Paul.
Did you say me?
I said Paul.
Now, hold on. And I'll tell you why. That's the best. This is all I got to work with. I'm Paul right now. This is all I got to work with. And I'll tell you why. When I come
Wait, let me try to be him.
Yeah.
Am I red yet?
Get there.
Maid Marian.
You're getting there.
I'm trying to get
This
red.
is all I got here. So when my buddy Chris comes over,
Not nearly enough product in your hair either.
and just for the record, I just want you guys all to see this. Ready? My hair is not gonna have moved. It knows better.
Well, I would put that back on, but you
fat.
should do it with the ears out.
Never knew quick setting cement had so many.
Look at me.
So many
So go ahead, Paul,
still
since you want to answer the question.
Here's the thing. When my buddy Chris comes over, A, he's probably in a bathrobe with nothing underneath it. So right there, it's kind of like, Secondarily, we like the exact same things, and we can sit there together and watch the show, and I'm not going to be asking about his day. We're going to be sitting there watching MDK.
Too bad you guys aren't married. You get along great.
Dude, let me tell you something. If the female species did not have one of these,
Wait, close up.
I probably wouldn't even get, or one of these, I probably wouldn't even get married.
Jesus Christ.
Although, in
you
my,
know you'd be the catcher, right?
in
you know that, right?
in my wife's
You're the
defense,
catcher.
You're the catcher.
in my wife's defense,
With your manicures and pedicures and
my wife actually likes MDK. My wife would rather watch a UFC or MDK over like The Notebook or go to a play.
Can I ask how it went from answering as me?
And that's
Where I'm
okay.
over there and he started, and that annoys the fucking
because it's
shit out of me.
enough about.
I don't
me.
give
Let's
a
talk
fuck
about
what your wife likes.
I
It's
knew that
man
was-
shit. I don't like it.
So
It doesn't impress me. We had a friend. Oh, my wife shoots M16s. I don't give a fuck.
What happens
Right?
when Chris Shay
You're
comes
You're not
over?
impressing me, bro.
What happened when Chris Shay comes over and interrupts
Yeah.
my cousin's alone time? He invites his fucking wife.
I don't,
That's
yeah, oh, forget. Don't even get me fucking started on that. Because he's a fucking nerd when it comes to that shit.
yeah, I'm a snuggler.
We'll talk about fucking, that's a man shit episode, but like on a serious tip, how the hell did it go from producer Peter?
I'm sorry,
over
Mrs. Shay.
asking me a question. I lost my identity. You resumed
I
it.
lost
Okay. You resumed it, and then it went into this fucking tangent, and then you brought nerd shit into it.
I know. I
Okay,
haven't.
if you're answering as me,
There's no
I
nerd shit.
detest that
That's
shit.
right. That's good
Okay.
point. Good point. All right. So answer. I show up, and the night just got better. That's all I'm going to say. Period. Point blank.
And you're in your robe.
And I'm definitely in my room.
And you're looking for some dip.
Let me tell you something. When I go up, the minute I walk in, his wife could be doing other shit. She will immediately, and has to do with an old podcast. She'll come down and say, "Hey, you guys need anything?" And dude, we'll say, "No, we're fine." And she'll have little pizzas. Oh my God, I love them. Now I'm gluten free now, but those little pizzas are fucking great. You know exactly what I'm talking about, dude. We lived on those little pizzas. Those things are awesome.
Pigs in a blanket?
Pigs in a dude. She'll come down with a whole spread.
That's no
And I'm
doubt.
like, man, this is awesome.
That's
What are you
the-
trying to say?
I'm trying to say that when I go over there, it's fun. We have a good time. We watch MDK, and life gets better.
Awesome. So can I have myself? Can I have
Now you can hold
can I have
on.
myself
Ready?
back?
Okay, now it's on you.
Thank you. So, to answer your question, Peter, more specifically, does it ruin it? No. Okay? I'd rather that because, again, it's not someone or something that's going to distort my piece.
Right.
If it's someone or something that's going to distort my piece, abso-fucking-lutely not. Even, like, it even happened over the weekend, maybe? Hey, do you want to do or have X, Y, and Z? No, I don't. I'm not in the mood. Like, here's a perfect example. I will leave the names out to protect the innocent. So, Saturday I worked.
I know what it is.
Saturday I worked, got out of here late, got home, said, let me drive. It was so nice out. I said, let me drive around. I went and bought some supplements. I went to a dealership. Back in the house at a reasonable time, because all I'm thinking about is going downstairs and watching whatever the fuck I want to watch and eat. Let me preface, eat.
To get big.
To get big, okay? For the rest of the night until it's time to go to sleep. And whatever time that it is will be determined. Well, everything was going according to plan. And then I got a phone call. Okay. I got a phone call, which
It wasn't me.
I don't mind. Oh, it wasn't you.
It wasn't
It
me.
might as well fucking been
It
me.
might as well have been me. I know. That's what
So I don't mind the person. I actually welcome this person's phone calls anytime, all the time. It's just one of those people that when they call, you pick it up.
Right.
It's just no matter what time it is, right? But the subject matter that this person was talking to me about was in such a context that I was taken aback because a certain somebody who is riddled with adult ADHD felt that it wasn't necessary to warn me that these phone calls would happen. So mind you, I sent a text message out after the first round and basically say a few things, and then this person, for the sake of anonymity, decides they're not going to answer.
oh God.
And not answer fucking phone calls or text messages or a request for a phone call. So I can find out what the fuck's going on, okay? So guess what? I get a response, oh, I'm in the movie. Well, fuck you and your movie. Since you fucked my weekend up, fuck your weekend, okay? Because let me continue. So not only is it my Saturday night's fucked up, okay? I'm getting more text messages from other parties that this subject matter involves. Sunday morning, my phone rings at 9 o'clock in the morning, okay? This conversation, from another person I might add, now continues from me in my house.
Who the hell is this guy with the ADHD? What a jerk.
In my house to my car, where my Bluetooth picked up, spoke the
And
whole
it kept going.
fucking way to work, okay? It lasted another 35 minutes, minimally. Phone I hang the phone. All right, now I can get my paperwork done. Every Sunday I go to work, I get paperwork, I get stuff done for Monday. That lasted 20 minutes. Then that same person called me again. Okay? So we spoke for another fucking hour. Okay? Now mind you, I'm here at 10:30 in the morning. Okay? This started at 9, I got here at 10:30. Another conversation takes place that lasts till 12 o'clock. Now I got someone that's outside my office pacing back and forth. Why? They need to fucking talk to me too. So I come out and go, oh, you're next. I get it. You need me now too. Let's go. So that lasted until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time I got done with all of my triage work, because obviously I'm on a battlefield of some sort, okay? By the time I got done doing all of my work, and then training myself, lifting my weights, I didn't get home until 4 o'clock, okay? Now, mind you, that was because
Of a certain somebody.
certain somebody that lit the fuse on something that's positive, but I said, let me fucking handle it. And I will let everyone involved know when I need them.
Now, by you saying
Fuck my son, fuck my weekend up. So mind you then, this person...
Fucking gave it away.
Yeah. So
No.
No. So to this fucking person, I sent a message because they fucked me the night before, and I put, really? So then
With
this
a lot,
person-
I'm
so this-
assuming it had exclamation
yeah.
and question
So
marks.
this fucking person,
Just an assumption,
this
though.
person all of a sudden decided to inconvenience themselves and come out of where the fuck they were to entertain a phone call from me when they caused all this domino effect. Okay? And that person was told, you fuck me, you fuck my weekend. From now on, when you don't answer my fucking requests or text messages because you think on the weekend you could just disconnect and say fuck you to everyone, it's over. You are no longer allowed to do that anymore, because then I'll do what you fucking do when you're in dire straits, and I will call and text and call and text and be annoying and be ADHD. Okay? So at least I got that part out. But let me get back. My quiet time got fucked up.
Bad.
Now, do you ever go to Chris's house for quiet time?
He's got 4 kids and a Puerto Rican wife. What quiet time are you talking?
Yeah, there's no quiet time in my house.
Not
Absolutely
even
not.
when the dog's in charge?
Yeah.
That's probably the quietest time.
Can I tell you, there's no quiet time at the Shay house.
So like,
Why not?
It's craziness, hello?
It's like you on steroids?
There's 6 of me and 1 dog that's crazy.
He stays like this all the time just so he's prepared
This
to go
doesn't
home.
end. This doesn't end.
Yeah, he's prepared to go home.
This
He's
doesn't-
the
gonna,
moral of the story is like when you can't shut the switch off, but silence can quell it. All right? Silence and alone time can quell it. you can imagine why I would take it so personally that
When it's
mine
disrupted.
was disrupted. Okay? Mine was disrupted. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about that fucking time. Like, I can't wait to get home for that.
Just to
Well,
My shirt comes off, my shorts go on, and I'm fucking doing what I want to do.
It's really important to unwind,
Yes.
to de-stress, and to have a neighbor or someone live down the road who just
can disrupt it.
is disruptive in that.
See, for me, mine's on the
Wait.
toilet. I'll go in there for 45 minutes, and that's my quiet time. I don't know who he's referring to, but if I had to guess, I would guess it was probably somebody with his best interests.
My
And
best interest.
With his best interests, I would be willing to bet that.
My best interest.
Right here, Chris, right here.
I'd be willing to bet.
Lie to the camera.
I'd be willing to bet that somebody called this particular person, started talking to him, kept delving into one situation. Out of the kindness of this particular person's
Starting
heart,
to sweat a little bit. Are you okay?
out of the kindness of his heart, I believe he probably said, to be honest with you, the best person to talk to about this, since he's sort of spearheading it, is this other particular person.
What the hell are you talking
I'm getting
about?
strong.
Yeah, big time.
I'm getting fucking strong.
Fucking big time.
I'm getting fucking strong.
I'm talking about, the guy called me.
Yeah.
Sort
Just
of-
lay it out. Everyone wants to know. We're getting text messages. Come on.
The guy he called me, started talking to me. We were talking about one thing. It naturally, it went from a 2-minute conversation to a good hour conversation. It transitioned into something else. When he started asking me a bunch more questions about it, I said, I have to be honest, this is Paul's baby. He just started with this, and this is what I said. It's Paul's baby. He just started working on it. I see a lot of good things coming from it. This could be the answer to about 5 people's questions. Prayers. I'll even go that far, absolutely. And let's let him do his diligence. At which point, he flipped the script on me and said, hey, I think I might be able to get involved in this, which would be even better, would make his scenario even better.
Is this
It's about wrestling.
Sport?
It's about
That's
wrestling,
what
okay?
it's about.
That's all we ever do.
Youth
Come on
wrestling.
now. That's it. It's about youth and high school wrestling.
Right.
And I said, to be honest, I don't know much about it. I spoke to him briefly. He's the person with all the answers. But this is what I said, though, for the record. I said, we will know more beginning of this week.
Well, not only did, regardless
He
if that,
took that-
if that is true or not,
That's the truth.
which I'm going to say it is. But here's the thing.
And then here's where I ruined it, and this is where I would deserve my lumps. Then I text a certain person. I had such excitement after speaking to him, and I text another person in our group, in our circle, who I know would find this just as interesting, if not more than me. And I said, hey, actually I called him initially, but I remembered he was at a wedding, so I texted him and said, yo, when you get back, you need to contact Paul. Big freaking doings. I think he may have answered our prayers. You need to call him. Little did I know that this freak was going to get up probably at 6 o'clock in the morning and start doing all this. So by 9 o'clock or whatever time he called you, get involved. What? Paul?
Little did you know.
Yeah, okay, I shouldn't.
Little did you
I
fucking
did
know.
know. I forgot.
Little did you know. And the worst part about it is, then when I confronted him about it, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, I don't know anything. I told him to talk to you.
Yes.
Well, guess what? How about you fucking let me know that to expect this
barrage
to come. Okay? Meanwhile, he's protecting his quiet time and fuck mine. Okay?
He's very selfish.
Fucking selfish. So, and that's my point.
Now he comes over in his fucking...
I want the record to reflect, I spent just as much time on the phone with him, probably, after he spoke to you.
You didn't. You didn't.
I got at least 40 minutes.
Well, then I can tell you didn't. Because I know what I did. Okay? And here's the thing. I made this very clear. Okay? You're dealing with levels of retard when it comes to our crew.
Yes.
Okay? And I mean that in a
loving way.
In a
Absolutely.
positive way. So, because I know how to manage that, I said to this one, let me handle it. I will bring in who I need to bring in when the time is appropriate. I don't have answers to certain things. When I get those answers, that will dictate moving forward. Well, that didn't happen. So then it becomes one of the head retards starts going into, well, I need to do this. And I'm like, you're not doing shit. This is me. You're going to wait. Okay.
And I agreed with that.
Okay, you're gonna wait.
But do these are obviously parents you're talking
Yes.
about.
Of
right?
course, there are friends in our circle.
Our very close friends.
They don't know how you tick and how you operate.
They
and how you
do,
work.
but again,
Of course.
this
But they're
is-
retard. They're special retards
It's
also.
because, put it this way, every person has their own, the
Yeah,
level or
idiosyncrasies.
degree where they think things are more important
Yeah.
than other things. I personally don't agree with a lot of times when that happens. I think that you need to do, this is a business situation as well, where you need to deal with it in a professional business fashion
Right.
to get what we want, and you don't want to rock the apple cart off the get based on the initial
And this guy
communications I've
has a
had.
history of potentially
Complete
rocking
history
apple
of doing
carts.
that. Complete history, and that's when I would get angry then. And that's why I told Flip Wilson over here, okay,
What's up, Flip?
to be quiet and let me handle it. All right. But again,
You had to
didn't
go out,
happen.
Make applesauce, didn't you?
Didn't fucking happen.
I didn't make-
And
all
then
I did
my
was-
quiet time was effective.
I just showed them where the apple cart was, and they went a running.
Oh.
Because I said straight
Ran
up,
for the fresh apple.
I said, I gotta be honest. I go, this is not my brainchild, it's his. It sounds like it could be awesome. I'm totally down with it, I'm excited. But we will know more, and this was my quote, we will know more beginning of this week, at which point we're all gonna jump on the spearhead and we'll all go together.
I want to preface something. And what I need to preface is this. In my particular situation, I have 2 years before I have to make decisions. So what I'm doing is I'm getting way ahead of it so that when that time comes, I'll have options.
Correct.
Okay?
Can you give
Unfortunately,
hints of what you're talking about.
not really. So I have
It's a
options.
top secret.
Okay, so I have options. So, but my crew,
Has less
they
options.
are not in that situation. So
His-
guess
his-
what?
His timing is different than your
Yes,
timing.
completely
Correct.
different. So it only behooves this to happen right
Quicker.
away
Quicker.
for obvious reasons that we can't go into.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of
Okay.
great things happening with Medicare right now. You guys are.
But moral of the story is this particular situation, if it's going to happen, has to happen now. And they're trying to massage it or and you can't do it that way. It's got to be. I watered the flower. Now the flower has to come up a little bit, and then I can go and put some fertilizer on it. But I
I'm
have to
prepared to wait, for the record. I am prepared to wait.
wait. So
So,
that being said, thank you for fucking up my quiet time.
sorry.
He's not.
It's not believable.
He's not
Look
sorry.
at the lower lip, though. Look at the lower lip. Hold on.
He is not sorry. I can tell you that right now. Not one bit.
I should have known. Actually, I should have known better for the second person, not the first one. But the first person's excitement was so high
course.
that I knew that you were getting. I knew you were getting a phone call. Of
course.
I didn't know it was going to last that long, but I knew you'd be getting a phone call. Four
Four
phone-
total. 4 total. And those 4 phone calls lasted 4 hours. Okay? Total.
That's not on your quiet time. I
No,
get
not
it.
on my quiet
That I get.
Not
That
on
I
my
get.
Are you sorry?
Did you not see the lower lip? I'll do it again for you. Watch.
Whatever that
And
is.
even a head tilt. Look.
And a formal apology.
The lower lip is the formal apology. That's as best as I can give. So
Yeah. So
I get the quiet time. I get it, dude. There's times when I get home. Sometimes I just want to unplug.
yeah, no, and again, I hate to repeat, but I feel the same way. Like more now than ever.
We need it. We need it to just take that deep breath
Like
in.
I don't even answer text messages. And I'm always very good about that. Like
Yeah.
I'm at a point where I'm like, I just I leave my phone on my desk or I leave it away from me.
Because
you know.
if it starts going off when you're
Doesn't-
dude, and
doesn't-
your phone
doesn't ever
goes
stop.
off. We'll be in the middle of a meeting and that thing. Bzz,
Yeah,
bzz,
it doesn't
bzz,
stop.
bzz, bzz. I'm like, what the hell?
I can't.
Frank, you got to chime in on something.
Are you into alone time?
I mean, I'm very much in alone time. I need to shut the brain off.
He walks the woods.
Oh,
He's a
that's-
woodsman.
you're a woodsman.
He's a
Yeah,
woodsman.
I need to shut the brain off sometime. Yeah, because my mind goes a mile a minute. So it's weird. Like, I'll do what he does where I go and, like, isolate to shut the brain off. But when I want alone time, but I want to be able to think, I'll do the woods thing. Because it's a new experience every time. But, yeah, I need to get lost in something and shut down.
I like getting lost in titties.
That's not, I'll get lost in those sometimes, too.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Shay.
Those are hills.
Yes. That's where I'm getting lost in. That's my free time.
What are you trying to say, Shay?
Saying I like titties. I think I just like saying the word. I'm not, because I'm not a tit guy. I'm a butt guy.
It's an
fun
entertaining
Yeah.
word.
But dude, whoever came up with it was like, ooh, this is very jovial. Hi, titties.
Like it's like
Titties.
whenever you hear
I
somebody,
feel like you do this with your shoulders when you say the word titties.
when you hear somebody pass gas, you laugh every time.
Every time. Doesn't
I
matter
don't care
where
what
it is.
who it is, you laugh.
And you can even know, it could be like one of those on the computer, those fake ones where
That's definitely one of the
you're
words.
still laughing.
It's definitely one of the words from the 70s or late 70s should bring
Titties?
back. You know, when something's awesome, it's the tits.
Yes.
Like, how can you not like tits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Even other girls like tits. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody likes.
But I don't like ones with the big areolas.
Oh, and the pancakes.
When
You
I
like
say
the
titties,
pancakes?
it's kind of like with
Every-
smaller areolas.
Listen, break out the
Peter,
maple
why are
syrup.
you looking at me?
Everybody loves.
Why are you looking at
pancakes.
me? This is the reason. This is
This is why we don't talk about
Can't
these
get us
fucking
started.
and he's corrupted.
You can't
okay?
get us
Because
started.
If you notice, I shut right down because I'm like, here we go, because if we let it go, the rest of the episode will be that.
He has a very vivid imagination, and it doesn't stop.
I don't think it's imagination; it's focus points.
I think it's
Focus
if you-
point.
if
I
you-
like that.
If you throw certain focus points that I know are his focus points, forget it. Okay, potato chips, titties.
Beer.
Sadomasochism.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
any
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
any
so
kind
all
of
this-
deviant
The red,
debauchery.
my
pretty much.
red room,
Yeah, I mean,
my swing.
disco
You do weird
balls.
stuff like that.
I ain't gonna lie.
You wear a mask and-
I've oh yeah. Only
What?
vote.
Say it again. You blow what?
I didn't say anything like that. I'll wear a mask just if I want to conceal my identity if I'm doing live sex stuff on the internet.
Do you go through the neighborhood like that at night?
No, that was when I was younger. Now you can do. We got things to lose now.
He was like in old school. Remember when Will Ferrell ran through shrieking?
I'm going
We're shrieking!
to
We're
the
going!
gymnasium.
Yeah, we're going
To the
to the
gymnasium.
park. So all you saw was a red blur just in the middle of the
Actually, I run kind of slow.
emanating its own light, like what they call that, an aura behind the person when they
I'll
run?
do the
Looking like
Steve
flash.
Austin.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you see. You see it. It really.
What did we learn from today's episode?
We learned in today's episode that
Paul likes
Don't
quiet
tell
time.
me a secret if you want alone time.
Exactly.
That's
freak.
number one. And I like
Alone
titties.
time, he's a freak.
And I'm a freak.
And if you want to go tangential on anything you talk about,
I'm very
pass
good
the
at
buck.
that.
Pass the buck. It's very simple. Even something as intimate as someone's peace and alone time can be corrupted by the red man. That much we have.
Inappropriate.
I gotta be honest, I'm really not red. It's the lighting.
He's that red.
It's the lighting.
Well, I think the lighting brings out natural skin tone.
Yeah, but no, but I feel like
You're
this
the
lighting.
original red man.
Yeah, I am the original red man.
Fucking hell you are.
Shay, embrace who you are.
I'm okay with it. I'm comfortable. If God gave me the redness, but He gave me the blues, so, and those blues supersede a lot of things.
So basically, from what we can tell, between your face and your hair and your eyes, you are red, white, and blue.
I am red, white, and blue.
You are.
I love. You know what? I actually like that even more
That's
now.
the
But
most
the white is more of like a platinum
Platinum.
blonde.
We talked about that before. It's
Totally
platinum.
distracted.
It's platinum.
Platinum blonde.
It's platinum. He's the fucking Silver Surfer from Fantastic Four.
Oh my God.
Guys, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up. I can't have these guys destroy this episode any more than it was. The Matt Chat Podcast, Paul Ciatto, Frank Ciatto, Christopher Shay, Peter Oberk. Bow and arrow, please.